What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's get into some MLB picks and props for Monday, May 29th slate of games. Happy Memorial Day, guys. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Start us off.
Yes, yesterday I went 1-0 on my MLB game picks. It was a pretty good day for me. I gave out the Marlins plus a half on the first 5 run line. The Marlins, they went into the 6th inning up 2-0. So we could have took them money line and won a plus money bet, but I just felt comfortable with the plus a half and they ended up cashing that out for us. So that felt great. Shout out Yuri Perez for showing up. I love him. He's a very highly touted rookie, so watch out for him in the future.
Yeah, 0 runs allowed for him in the first 5 innings. I love that play. Good cash there. I had the over the New York Mets against the Colorado Rockies game. These teams combined for 7 hits in the first 2 innings, had 0 runs to show for it, so I was getting a little bit frustrated, but they ended up pouring on the runs in the 3rd and 4th inning. They totaled 21 runs in this game. It was a great game to watch, fun game to watch all those runs being scored. We go 2-0, Trey. Let's do it again tonight. Start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to be attacking the Cleveland Guardians at the Baltimore Orioles game. These two teams came into the year with very much different expectations, and both teams have surprised us. The Guardians for bad reasons because they are not as good as at least I projected them to be. They have the 4th worst record in the American League with a 23-29 record, 11-14 on the road. And the Orioles, they've been darlings of this season. Everybody projected them to be one of the bottom feeders in the MLB. And here they are with the 2nd best record in the American League with a 34-19 record, 16-10 at home. But the reason why I love this game is because of the pitchers. I think that this is going to be an underrated pitchers duel here. The Cleveland Guardians, they're throwing out rookie Logan Allen in this game. And Allen, he's pitched in 6 games so far for the Guardians, turned that into a 1-2 record with a 3.31 ERA. In 4 out of those 6 starts, he has allowed 2 runs or less. And in the other 2, he allowed 3 runs in each of those games. So he's been pretty decent for the Guardians this year. In Baltimore, they're throwing out Tyler Wells in this game. Wells has had an up and down season so far, but in 4 of his starts, he has been elite, throwing for 24 innings and only allowing 2 runs. But in his other 5 starts, he has been pretty dog doo-doo, throwing for 33 innings and allowing 20 runs. So give me the Guardians here. I'm going to take them at plus a half on the first 5 run line. Same thing as yesterday, guys. I love taking the plus a half for the pitchers that I like. And Logan Allen, he has been awesome this season. I have more confidence in him than Tyler Wells. I am a little worried about the score differential between these two teams, though, but I think Allen's going to make up the ground there. Cleveland, they have the worst scoring offense in baseball. They only score 3.41 runs per game. But Baltimore, they're near the top, the 6th highest scoring offense in the MLB, scoring over 5 runs per game with 5.04. But I expect the Guardians to, make this a game at least early here, and Logan Allen should shut down the Orioles' bats here. So give me the Cleveland Guardians plus a half on the first 5 run line.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play there. Also hot coming off the walk-off win against the Cardinals. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at that game, Kansas City Royals going up against the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm trying to sneak up on the bookmakers in this one wearing my camo. I'm going to slide in. I'm going to take the St. Louis Cardinals minus a half on the first 5 run line. The Kansas City Royals in this game are going to have a full bullpen day. And if you have watched any of the Royals this season, you know that their bullpen is worse than some 14 and under travel teams who play baseball in the summer. We had this kid back when I was playing travel ball who could have easily had a spot on this Kansas City Royals bullpen. So they're going to throw out Josh Stalmont in this game to start. They're going to throw in whoever they have left over after the Nationals left them with nobody to throw in this game going up against the Cardinals. Josh has not pitched over 1 inning this season and has given up 9 earned runs in 16 innings. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals score a couple runs in the first inning on him. And then they are going to hand it off to their man, Adam Wainwright, the Cardinals. I've had some mixed feelings about Adam Wainwright this season. I don't think he's anywhere close to what he was a couple years ago. He's getting up there in age, but he has enough left in the tank to get through the Royals. He had a bad start against the Reds in his last outing, giving up 5 earned runs in 5 2/3 innings. But we're talking about the Kansas City Royals here, Trey. As a team, they're hitting .231 in the season, and Adam Wainwright against the Kansas City Royals has a 7-3 record in his career. And in his last 2 games against the Royals, he has pitched 7+ innings in both games, allowing 2 total runs between those 2 games. I think the Cardinals are going to jump out in front, so I'm going to grab them on the first 5. For some reason, the Royals find ways to get back in games late, so I'm not going to mess around with the full game. I'm just going to take the first 5 here. Cardinals first 5 minus a half will be my play. Trey, let's look at our player props from yesterday. Start us off.
Yeah, I went 1-1 yesterday. I gave out Aaron Judge under 1.5 total bases versus the Padres, and Colin Rea over 4.5 strikeouts versus the Giants. Judge went absolutely nuclear in this game, and that's just how my life goes, and that was not great news for us He went 2 for 4 with a home run, finishing with 5 total bases. But Rega, thankfully, he showed up and cashed that over strikeout prop for us. He finished the game pitching 6 innings and cashed with 6 strikeouts. So that felt great, but I do love my plays for today, so just prepare for that.
Yeah, I went 2-0 again today with Austin Gomber over 3.5 earned runs, who allowed 6 earned runs in 4 total innings against the Mets. And then I had Jose Altuve over 1.5 bases, who had 3 hits against the Athletics, including a home run. So those both hit. We're going to sweep the board tonight, though. Trey, start us off with those picks.
Yeah, and I'm going to start us off with Corey Seager here over 8 fantasy score versus the Tigers. I did flirt with the over 1.5 total bases, but I landed on the fantasy score because I do think that he's going to drive in a run and possibly score a run himself. We've seen Seager be absolutely amazing for this Rangers team this season and be their offensive leader. He's batting an impressive 329 through a third of the MLB season. And Seager, he came back from injury mid-month, but he's been scorching hot since then too. He's batting 300 with 12 hits, 3 home runs, and 7 runs scored with 15 RBIs in those 10 games. And he's hit the over 8 fantasy score in 5 out of those 10 games as well. But I think that we can tip the scales in our favor with this prop whenever we look at the pitching matchup. And the Tigers, they're throwing out the veteran Matthew Boyd in this game. Boyd, he's pitched in 4 home games so far for the Tigers, and he has been brutal. He has an 0-3 record with an 8.64 ERA. He's pitched in a total of 16 and 2/3 innings and allowed 16 runs on 23 hits. That has not been good. So with all that being said, I like our chances for Corey Seager to have himself a day at the plate and hit the over in this game. So give me Corey Seager over 8 fantasy score versus the Tigers.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play. For my batting prop today, I'm going to take Jose Ramirez over 1.5 bases going up against the Baltimore Orioles. He's going up against Tyler Wells in this game, who has had back-to-back bad starts in his last 2 games for Wells. He has gone 10 innings, giving up 11 hits and 8 earned runs. I also just watched Jose Ramirez earlier today, or yesterday for you guys, hit a 2-run double to walk off the Cardinals. Over the last 2 games now, Jose Ramirez has recorded 4 hits. Also against the Baltimore Orioles in his career, he is hitting 275 with 41 hits. And Trey, he's recorded at least 1 hit in 7 of his last 8 games going up against the O's. He's seeing the ball very well. And with the way Tyler Wells has been pitching, I'm going to go with Jose Ramirez in this game over 1.5 bases as my first play. Trey?
So I'm going to be going with JP France over 4.5 strikeouts versus the Twins. If you guys watch this channel, you know that I love the Minnesota Twins, so this bet absolutely hurts to throw out. But I think I found some great edges for this play. And I will start with the France Twins first. He's pitched in 4 games so far this season, and he's turned that into 21 innings pitched. And in those 21 innings, he has only struck out 18 batters. So that comes out to an average of 0.85 strikeouts per inning. And with that trend, we would need France to pitch in 6 innings for this prop to hit, which he has done only once in his 4 starts. But he has cashed the over 4.5 strikeouts in 2 out of those 4 starts, though. But the reason that I think that this prop has a very great chance for it to hit is the batting matchup versus the Twins. In Minnesota, they are brutal at scoring runs, and they are even worse at striking out. It is almost like they enjoy striking out just due to the fact that how many times they strike out per game. They strike out the most times in the MLB with an average of 9.98 strikeouts per game, and it's got even worse here recently. Over their last 3 games, they've struck out an average of 11.33 times per game. And with that trend, all we need is for France to pitch in 4 innings in this game, which he's done in 3 out of his 4 starts. I love this play for JP France against the Minnesota Twins, so just lock it in and watch it cash. Give me JP France over 4.5 strikeouts versus the Twins.
Yeah, Troy, I like it. For my pitching prop tonight, I'm going back to Marcus Stroman. I'm going to take his under those 17.5 outs against the Tampa Bay Rays. I really wanted to take his over 17.5 outs because he has been dominant this season. He has pitched in 10 games this year and has hit over 17.5 outs in 8 of those 10 games. I don't necessarily think that the Tampa Bay Rays are going to hit Marcus Stroman around, but what I think is going to happen is that the Tampa Bay Rays are going to get on base. This season, the Rays are 7th in the MLB at drawing walks. And despite Marcus Stroman dominating in the MLB this season, he does struggle with walking his opponents. He has allowed 2+ walks in every start besides 2, and this will be his toughest test of the season going up against the number 1 batting offense in the MLB. The Rays will be able to get their hits, but I don't think it's going to be their normal day hitting the ball. I think they're going to get on base by drawing some walks and getting his pitch count up. I expect Marcus Stroman to get to the 5th inning, and then when the 3rd time comes around for these players batting, the Cubs usually pull him. So he has gone over 6 innings pitched in 2 of his 10 starts. The Rays are going to do just enough in this game, I think, to get him out before he gets to 6 innings pitched. So I'm going under his 17.5 outs in this game. All right, guys, that'll do it for our MLB player props and game picks for Monday, May 29th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our locks of the week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.